Welcome to Simple English Talks,
a podcast to learn English in a simple and natural way.
Hey, hello again everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this space, we learn English through real conversations about daily life, habits, and personal growth. If you want to improve your English in a calm and natural way, you're in the right place.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back. Today we're going to talk about daily habits and discipline, and how small actions every day can completely change how we feel and how we live.
Yes, and this is a very important topic, because many people think discipline is something very strict or difficult, but in reality, it can be simple and gentle.
Exactly. When we hear the word discipline, we often imagine pressure, rules, or forcing ourselves to do things we don't want to do.
But discipline doesn't have to be aggressive. It can be about consistency, patience, and taking care of ourselves in a realistic way.
I think daily habits are a good place to start because habits shape our days, and our days shape our lives.
That's very true. Most of our life is made up of small, repeated actions. What we do in the morning, how we start our day, how we react to stress, and how we rest.
And many times, we don't even notice our habits. We just repeat them automatically.
Yes, habits can be invisible. We wake up, check our phone, rush through the morning, work all day, feel tired, and then repeat the same thing the next day.
And when we feel exhausted or unmotivated, we think something is wrong with us.
When in reality, maybe we just need better habits, not more motivation.
That's a very important point. Motivation comes and goes, but habits stay.
Discipline is not about feeling motivated every day. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it, but in a kind way.
And that starts with very small habits. Not big changes, not extreme routines.
For example, waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends.
Or drinking a glass of water in the morning before checking your phone.
These habits sound simple, but they create structure and stability.
And structure helps reduce stress, because we don't have to make so many decisions.
Another important daily habit is how we start our mornings.
Yes, mornings set the tone for the rest of the day.
If we start the day feeling rushed, stressed, or already behind, that feeling often follows us all day.
But if we start slowly, with intention, the day feels more manageable.
That doesn't mean waking up at 5 a.m. or doing a perfect routine.
It can be as simple as sitting quietly for a few minutes, breathing, or stretching.
Or just enjoying your coffee or tea without distractions.
Discipline doesn't mean doing more. Sometimes it means doing less, but doing it consistently.
Another daily habit that affects discipline is how we deal with discomfort.
Yes, because discipline often means doing things that are a little uncomfortable.
Like going for a walk when you'd rather stay on the couch.
Or stopping yourself from scrolling on your phone late at night.
But discipline doesn't mean never resting or never enjoying yourself.
It means choosing what's good for you in the long term, not just what feels good in the moment.
Many people think disciplined people never fail.
But that's not true at all.
Disciplined people fail too. They skip days. They break habits.
The difference is that they don't quit completely.
They forgive themselves and start again.
That's a very important lesson for daily habits.
Missing one day doesn't destroy your progress.
But quitting because you missed one day does.
Discipline is about returning, not being perfect.
And that's very comforting to remember.
Another habit that helps with discipline is planning.
Yes, having a simple plan reduces mental stress.
Not a long, complicated to-do list, but a few clear priorities.
Knowing what really matters today.
And accepting that you can't do everything in one day.
That acceptance is part of discipline too.
Daily habits also include how we talk to ourselves.
That's a big one.
If we are very hard on ourselves, discipline becomes punishment.
But if we speak kindly to ourselves, discipline becomes support.
Instead of saying, "I'm lazy," we can say, "I'm tired, and I'll try again tomorrow."
That changes everything.
Another important habit is rest.
Yes, discipline without rest leads to burnout.
Rest is not a reward for being productive.
It's a basic need.
Sleeping well, taking breaks, and disconnecting are part of discipline.
Because they allow us to show up again the next day.
Discipline is not about pushing ourselves to the limit.
It's about creating a sustainable rhythm.
A rhythm that we can maintain for months and years.
Not just a few days.
And daily habits should support our life, not control it.
They should make life easier, not heavier.
In the end, discipline is an act of self-respect.
It's choosing to take care of yourself, even when it's not easy.
Small habits, repeated every day, build a strong foundation.
And over time, those habits change how we think, feel, and live.
You don't need to change everything at once.
You just need to start with one small habit.
And be patient with yourself.
That patience is part of discipline too. And when you start with one small habit, something interesting happens. You begin to trust yourself more. You see that you can keep a promise, even a small one.
Yes, that trust is very important. When we keep small commitments to ourselves, we slowly rebuild confidence. We stop seeing discipline as something external and start seeing it as something personal.
Discipline becomes less about control and more about care.
Exactly. It's not about forcing ourselves to become someone else, but about supporting who we already are.
Daily habits can also help us feel more stable when life feels chaotic.
When everything feels uncertain, habits give us something familiar, something we can rely on.
They become an anchor in our day.
Even on difficult days, having one or two simple habits can make a big difference.
Like going for a short walk, writing a few thoughts, or just making your bed.
These actions might seem small, but they send a message to ourselves: I'm here, and I care.
And that message is powerful.
Another important part of discipline is understanding that habits change over time.
Yes, what works for you today might not work for you next year.
And that's okay. Discipline also means adapting.
Letting go of habits that no longer serve you.
And creating new ones that fit your current life.
This flexibility helps discipline feel human, not rigid.
Sometimes people quit habits because they think they failed.
But often, the habit just needs to change, not disappear.
That's a very important distinction.
Daily discipline is not about holding on too tightly.
It's about adjusting and continuing.
And continuing doesn't mean doing everything perfectly.
It means coming back, again and again.
Even after breaks, even after difficult periods.
Life has seasons, and our energy changes.
Some days we have more energy, some days less.
Discipline helps us respect those changes instead of fighting them.
And that respect makes habits sustainable.
In a world that often pushes us to do more and faster, choosing a slower and more intentional rhythm is an act of discipline.
It's choosing quality over quantity.
Choosing presence over pressure.
And choosing long-term well-being over short-term results.
Daily habits don't transform our life overnight.
But over time, they quietly shape who we become.
And that's something very powerful.
Because it means change is possible, even with small steps.
You don't need to be extreme.
You don't need to be perfect.
You just need to be consistent in a gentle way.
and patient with yourself along the way.
As we start to close today's episode, we want to remind you that discipline is not about punishment.
It's about building a life that feels supportive and balanced.
A life where habits help you feel calmer, more focused, and more present.
And where progress feels realistic, not overwhelming.
If you're listening to this and thinking about your own habits, try to start small.
Choose one habit that feels manageable.
Something that fits your life right now.
And give yourself time.
Change doesn't happen in one day, but it does happen with consistency.
And that consistency begins with awareness.
Thank you for spending this time with us today.
We hope this conversation helped you reflect and also practice your English in a relaxed way.
Remember, on this channel we learn English through real conversations about daily life.
No pressure, no stress, just simple and natural listening.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
And you can also like the video or leave a comment. It really helps us grow.
We're very happy to have you here.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care of yourself and keep going, one small habit at a time.
Bye for now.